Good morning, Sagittarius. I've got your reading here. I started it the other day, then I had some things going on with my daughter having some seizures. So I just left it all out here and I'm coming back to it. I really feel like this is a message that I should definitely be getting out to you guys because I need you to know that somebody knows what you're going through and you might not even know what you're going through. And maybe I can help you understand it. So, the first thing I'm getting from this Sagittarius is you have really put your heart out there on the line a couple of times in life. And I feel like right now, the last time you gave your heart away, you really gave your heart away. And now it seems like you're on a major defense mode. Like somebody has, I feel like not just somebody, I feel like there's been a number of important people in your life who have disappointed you and have made you feel attacked, even though you were coming with a pure heart and love for them. Maybe things didn't communicate properly, or maybe you were both just too sensitive and feeling attacked by each other. But right now, the energy that I'm getting from you is that you're feeling hopeless about love. Like, I feel like you are just tired of it and tired of it feeling like every time you try to love, you get attacked or you're on defense or you're defending yourself in some way, shape, or form. So let me see here. Forgot to turn the light on. Okay, that's better, right? I think, hopefully. But anyway, so I feel like you were really trying to control your emotions in the past. And I feel like you were trying to manifest happiness in your relationship. um, when you were manifesting this happiness or when you were trying to make all this come to pass, and you need to realize that sometimes in order to get to the happy place, you have to pull shit from the root, really. So let's just say you're in a relationship. Things are not right. You love this person. You're trying to figure out what's going on. Y'all can't meet eye to eye. Y'all are both very defensive with each other. The communication is not really working properly. I feel like both of you went into your own little hibernation bubbles. Like you might have been in the same room and not even in the same room. Maybe one of you is on the phone. Maybe one of you is throwing yourself in housework or something or busy work, just to kind of be in the same place without arguing. So I feel like when you were manifesting this happiness, a lot of things had to come to light, and maybe you and your partner were not expecting this. And I feel like there was a lot of disappointment that came out about how both of you felt about each other and about the reality of what was missing here. So, it feels like there was definitely first like a lack of communication. And then I feel like there was a heaviness on your mind to make a decision on what to do about this situation because it was heartbreaking. There's definitely a current energy of feeling betrayal. So I guess from what I can see here from the cards is that you had a reason to be defensive about your situation. And there's definitely valid evidence here of betrayal and lack of communication and being stuck in your head trying to decide which way is the best way to go. And all in all, you need to recognize that all of this was happening to clear out what you guys had going on in the past. So if you were in a relationship that was constantly y'all arguing or miscommunications or just general unhappiness and not understanding why, the spirit is coming in here to try to clear out all of this and give you a fresh start. Um, so the thing about this is that you're going to be drawn back to your old situation because there's definitely some type of tie here where you guys are connected spiritually. So even if you're not living together or even if y'all are, they're at work or whatever, you're at home, anytime y'all are apart from each other, there's still a connection here regardless. So you can go how far you want to go. You are tied to this person. And I feel like there's a lot of codependency in this situation. And I feel like you guys enabled each other's bad behavior. For instance, from what I can tell from this situation, your person was probably emotionally unstable. I want to say that your person has a lot of codependency issues, and you may also as well. Um, there's a lot of toxic energy between the two of you. Should you both get back together at this point, if you're in separation and you should get back together, I definitely see that you guys are going to continue on the same cycle because you haven't broken um, what, or you haven't fixed what was broken. And for both of you, from what I can see here, is an internal problem that you're having. And you haven't resolved your own shadow work. So when you come together, it's like oil and water because you're not on the right vibration. You guys are causing friction with one another. So to me, I feel like if you were to go back to the situation, it would more so be for financial stability. And there's definitely an imbalance here when it comes to money. So I would say that you need to find your own, I feel like you definitely need to find your own ways of bringing in some additional money. Maybe there is an imbalance here related to money with you and your partner. And I feel like your partner may feel a bit more control because of the fact that they have the money maybe. And maybe they feel like you're only there for the money. So, you know, the tone here that I'm getting is that, you know, you guys clearly have possibly third party situations where you have external factors, whether it be other women, other men, family members. You guys are definitely dealing with a lot of gossiping, a lot of outside opinions, and a lot of people knowing your business, whether you know it or not. So, you know, if you guys are in this process where you're in a lot of pain, you're not communicating, I feel like there's a lack of communication here and a decision being made to stop it because it's just painful. So, if you're recognizing the pain, you need to recognize where you need to heal. You need to allow your person to also heal and for both of y'all to put your best foot forward. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Because currently, I feel like you were so tired of this situation. Um, all of this falling apart, all the rocking of your foundation with this person, I feel like you were very invested emotionally in this person. And when it didn't work out, I feel like you were kind of like in a mode of, you know, fuck love, get money. I mean, I don't know. Queen of Wands reversed is going to be, you know, someone who's attractive, but may not be attractive spiritually. You know, they might be negative or arrogant or, and I feel like that's where you're at right now. You're just kind of like, I don't want to be burdened with burdens and I'm going to do me. So, you know, you lost a little bit of focus with where you were at with work. And I think a lot of this had to do with negativity that you were dealing with online or possibly I just feel like your ideas and your oomph is not being used in the right direction. So if you're being bogged down by petty things, whether it be your social media, um, or possibly, you know, not focusing at work, you need to get that together. All right. You need to stop worrying about your social media so much. You need to stop worrying about petty stuff and focus on your work. Um, you know, I know that there's a concern about, you know, starting a new relationship. Would it be real? Is it going to be genuine? You know, I feel like sometimes you think that there's no one out there that's for you. And then sometimes I feel like, you know, you're just ready to give your love away to someone, but it's like you don't want the burden of it. So, you know, I see you at your wits' end with this situation. And I definitely feel like you're wanting to free yourself from feeling trapped. But I don't feel like you are confident about being alone. And maybe it's, you know, not feeling very stable in your finances, or maybe it's having to leave this situation that, provided a certain amount of stability to you. And it's like, I feel like your world is upside down. You thought you were in a very stable situation. And now that it's not feeling that way anymore, you're having to use all your strength, and you're telling yourself, like, I know I did my best, and you know, I need to stop being so nice, and I need to start standing up for myself. And, you know, until you can do that, all of your future actions are going to be blocked. You must get out of this limited thinking that you have right now about being alone, and just trust that you're being divinely guided to do this right now. And this is to help you grow as a person, as an individual. Sometimes we can get so wrapped up in situations where we want to be a part of something, but at the same time, uh, we're not fully whole, in getting ourselves into a situation. So how can you, contribute to something when you're still not whole? It's like, if I'm a part of the puzzle piece and I'm missing this arm, and I try to go fit in the spot where I'm supposed to fit, but I don't have my arms, I need to complete me first. And I feel like that's what's happening here, is that there is an imbalance in the relationships that you've had in the past, and that could a whole lot be about the codependency, things that things that make you comfortable in a relationship that you might have learned from other people as the norms. But in this day and age, I feel like every person should be able to stand on their own, with or without their partner, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, your partner could get harmed one day to the next. And how do we stand on our own? How do we continue the things that our kids are used to? How do we continue to live life in a way that we feel comfortable with? And we shouldn't have to take less than, when we're not with someone. So just know that everything that you have and everything that you need, God's going to take care of. And whatever needs to go will go. And right now, I feel like Spirit is definitely wanting me to tell you that you're not alone. Okay? I feel like you think that you're out in the cold on your own. But you see that big key there? She has the key. You have the key. Okay? This is the rebirth. This is you in your cocoon right now, learning what you need to learn so that you can immerse as a beautiful butterfly and show all your beautiful colors to the whole world. And know that this relationship isn't the only thing that matters in your life. You matter. Your growth matters. You being happy alone matters. You'll never be happy in a relationship if you're not happy alone. So give yourself a try. If you can't stand your own company, then maybe that's why you have so much trouble in your relationships. Just saying. Can you stand yourself? Can you be alone with yourself? Do you love you? Do you love what you represent? If you don't, or you don't know, time to figure it out, buddies. All right, Sagittarius. This was a beautiful reading. I went over my time, but I feel like it was much needed. And I hope that y'all appreciate it. Give me some love. Like the video. Drop a comment. Subscribe to your girl's channel. Not everything will resonate for everyone. You know what I'm saying? But if this fits you, this was really meant for you. And I hope that you take it, absorb it, digest it, and let it grow. Bye, Sagittarius. I'm out.